So we're going to take our wild garlic leaves that we found here, foraged from Robbo's garden, so thanks Robbo, into the food mixer they go. Smells absolutely fantastic. Shame you can't smell it from there. And into that as well, we're going to chuck some toasted pine nuts, which have been toasted over here, nicely in there. Just chuck them in, don't be shy. Then we're going to get the garlic and the zest of a lemon, and that's going to go in as well, just a bit like that. As much zest as we can in there, and then there's a secret little trick. We're going to get some, careful that you run it through your hands, you don't want pips in there, that's the last thing you need. Get some good lemon juice in there. Smell of that pine nuts as well. And then finally, into the mix goes our parmesan, or if you're in America, parmesan. And then I think what we're going to do is put the lid on, give that a jolly good swizzle round, and see if we can figure out exactly what this is going to come out like. What you really have to hear is like a paste. You don't want it to like over mush, but you want a good paste. Smells fabulous. I reckon we can just let that get a little bit more whizzed up in there. Maybe a tad more juice of the lemon, just for a bit of extra moisture. Extra moisture in there. Give it another whack. Okay, then what we're going to do, we're going to grab a spoon. We're just going to grab the spoon and just tease a little bit to the inside there. You can already smell that fantastic smell. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Can't beat fresh pesto. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit of rapeseed oil. So about 150 ml. Pretty much want all of that in there. No, just save a little bit for the end. Put it on the top. And then lid back on, but slowly with the motor running this time. Just a little bit of a pulse initially. One just for a little bit longer, maybe give it another 30 seconds. Alright, just take the top off there, let's have a look. Absolutely beautiful, and there it is, hey. Truly remarkable, fresh, wild garlic, parmesan, pesto. Okay, welcome back. Second edition of Cooking with Topknot, Saturday morning. It's quite funny actually. The reason why I have the Topknot is to keep the hair out my eyes. There's no other reason for that. It's not a fashion thing, so thank you for the comments on the first one. And Mr. Crowley, I hope this lockdown carries on for a long time so that you don't come round with the clippers and shave it off, because I'm actually quite enjoying having the top. So first bit, pesto was done, as you saw. Second bit is now going to be creation of the dough for our fresh pasta. So ultimately what's going to happen is the fresh pasta is going to go through this wonderful device that we have here, imported all the way from Turin in Italy. So this is this will come a little bit later in the video. But first of all, dead simple. Flour, if you can get hold of it. Luckily I got some this morning from Aldi, but just plain flour. Ideally you need Italian flour, but we are where we are with that. 400 grams of that. 4 fresh eggs, room temperature. Eggs have to be at room temperature. People don't tend to put salt in, but I do a little bit of salt, and there's a reason for that. Just gives it a little bit of extra taste from my perspective, rather than having to salt the water afterwards, which you should never boil pasta in salt water, in my humble opinion. And last but not least, a little bit of olive oil. This olive oil actually comes from Spain. It's from my uncle's place. He has olive groves in his house in Spain. It smells absolutely terrific. I can't tell you how good that is. So we're mixing a bit of European things here. As we can't get to Europe, we're going to have to bring Europe to us. So that's going to have to go in here. locked in. I'm just going to pulse that, because what you're hoping for here is sort of like almost like little balls of breadcrumby stuff, and we'll get to why that is in the second bit. But what I'm going to do is pulse it a bit. You don't want a gigantic gooey ball. That's the last thing you need, gigantic gooey balls. What you really need, I wasn't meant to sound how it sounded, by the way. What you need is, I think we've got it. So we're going to get this out, we're going to change the video around, and we're going to show you what comes next. Okay, so we've now got the dough out of the food processor, a little bit of flour on the top here. What you're after this is kneading it now, so you need to give it a good knead, fold it in, give it a good knead. What you want is it to be quite firm, so actually what we're going to do is just try and get it as firm as we can. Knead it, knead it, knead it, knead it, knead it, for about a minute or 2 minutes if you really want to get it like super, super, super proper. And then we're just going to keep kneading it, and kneading it, and kneading it, and kneading it, and kneading it. And then the next steps are actually relatively straightforward. So what we do is we get some cling film, and we're going to wrap this ball when we've got it and we're happy with it. Just keep kneading it, kneading it, kneading it. And I always wondered what it was like to be these TV chefs who do this sort of stuff. Like what it's like to be Phil Daly, who was like a superstar chef and one of my mates who was really good. In fact, he's that good, he's boss. But I don't really know how hard it is in real life to do like real work like this. If you're a TV chef like Phil is. But makes good poached eggs, makes an eggs bacon and black pudding stack as well. So I'm just going to leave this for a bit of killing time. Don't know any jokes, we can't really tell you much about that. And then we're going to get this dough, reckon it's alright like that, and then trick is here, get it all together. Cling film straight over the top. Then we go like this, and that's going to sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes before the next instalment, where we'll take it out, we'll split it in half, and then we'll begin to put it through the pasta rolling mechanisms that we've got that you saw a bit earlier. Right, back in a bit. Right, we're back half an hour later with our dough out of the refrigerator. It's cool, firm, that's exactly what we wanted. Little shake of the old flour here, just so we've got a bit of stuff to work on when we roll it out. And then take this knife, we're going to cut this in two, makes it easy to work with. And then just a nice firm dough, and then we're just going to roll it out with this fella here, which weighs about 300 tons. What we're looking for here is about a 1/4 inch thickness, so rolling it out, we want about a 1/4 inch. Shouldn't be too difficult for us to figure out, hopefully, with this. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of flap it upside down. A tiny bit more on that, you don't want too much on that because it'll start to stick and not to be good. And then we'll just get to the point where we want it about a 1/4 inch thickness. And then we're going to use a little magical device that we've got, which I'm hopeful, a bit more on there, which I'm hopeful our little magic device is going to make our life somewhat easier as we do this. So, I'll have that ready in a second. Just rinse that back out. Man, never do live TV. This off with this instead. So I reckon it needs to be a little bit more. And then what we're going to do, we'll lay that out. And we're going to take this and we're going to cut our first piece right from the bottom. Nice and easy through there. That'll give us our first piece. Pick these pieces away. And that will give us a little bit more to play with there as well. We can roll that back out. And then we'll start from there. We'll give it one more whizzle on there. Like that. And this will be how we'll start. Next bit, as we said, a tiny bit of flour on the top to make sure that we don't get this to stick to the rollers. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to set the pasta roller to the widest setting. So you'll notice on the side here, there's a bunch of different settings. We're going to go with the widest setting it's got. And we're going to slowly feed it in. And we're going to have to do this 7 times. So very slowly in. Just let it grasp on the rollers. You'll see it folding down there quite nicely. And then what we've got to do is actually do this 7 times. So we go through the roller 7 times, exactly the same way. So no changing of the settings, just so you'll see it getting thinner and thinner, more malleable. So we're going to put that through 7 times. Obviously I'm not going to do it on the video, but make sure that it's continually got a tiny bit of flour on it so that it doesn't get stuck on the rollers. We'll do that 7 times and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we've gone through our 7 times. You can see a bit more stretchy now. What we're going to do is just change the grades on the side here. So we're going to go once through the next grade down, and then every subsequent time we take it down another grade, so it finds out. So what we're going to do is stick this one in, just get the Okay, so what we've done here, we've taken the pesto, we've put it through 7 times, then we're going to adjust the grade. So on the side of the roller here we have a grade adjustment which just actually squeezes it in thinner and thinner. So we're going to do once per grade. So we're going to get back into the roller, we're going to put it through much the same as we did last time, but the important bit here is once you've got it through at the end, we're going to take it back out and we're going to adjust the grade down, and we're going to go through the whole thing all over again. So obviously getting longer and longer, and this is where it gets really tricky because it's kind of super hard to deal with after a while. And so you've got to change the grade every time like we just did, and again put this thing through nice and slowly, no need to rush it, just nice and easy, making sure that we've got good even roll. And we'll do the changing grade and the same thing over again. I'll be back in a minute. So we've done that bit. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to actually cut this in half to make it a lot easier to deal with. So what we'll do is we'll take the finished strand, and then on the top of this machine, which is pretty awesome, we've now got a spaghetti maker. So hopefully what we'll do, we'll just put it in like that, and as we put it through, what we'll find is that the magic of the Italian maker does its job, and then what we end up with on the other side is some absolutely awesome looking fresh spaghetti. So what you'll see on this side is, ta-da! Inside that we have fresh spaghetti. So that's going to be absolutely awesome when it's done. And we do the same thing obviously with all the other bits that are in there. So we'll just show that again. Grab the bit, keep it as central as you can in the machine, and then very gently just feed it through, feed it through, feed it through. Good idea to have a bowl behind it because it just helps to catch it up. What you'll see is, as we go through, we create some fantastic fresh spaghetti. So just easy as that, and then obviously once you're ready to cook it, just cook it as you would cook any other spaghetti in boiling water, just for a few minutes. And that is really all you do. Cook it, and then once we've done that, we'll add that pesto that we did a little bit earlier, and we should have a nice little dinner. Wow. We've got some fresh pasta dough here. We've gone through the whole mechanism again of taking it through 7 times and then also sending it through grade by grade down to the penultimate one. What we're going to do is make some linguine. So this machine has got actually another setting like we showed on the spaghetti, but we'll just stick it in there, and hopefully we'll get, coming off this, some wonderful strips of fresh linguine. A little bit different of course to the way we did the spaghetti in terms of its thickness. Hopefully what we'll get coming out of this is, and there it is, some absolutely wonderful looking fresh linguine. Can't suggest enough investing in one of these machines if you want to just basically mess about and make fresh stuff. This machine is fantastic. Gives you some wonderful linguine. You can stick that in a pan of boiling water, some of that pesto that we had earlier, and see how it looks. Okay, so now for the fun final bit. We've had the linguine that we made in the last video, just cooking in a little bit of boiling water for about 4 minutes. I kind of like it al dente, so don't overcook it, otherwise it gets a bit So just nice generous helping in there, and then go back to the pesto that we made obviously earlier on. It smells absolutely fantastic. Nice good dollop of pesto in there, bit of a mix around. See the colours in there, absolutely fantastic. Green colours, you smell that garlic, absolutely fabulous. Touch more for the hell of it. Fold it in, fold it in, fold it in, and then Parmesan that we used in creating the pesto. And there it is, dead simple, fresh pasta, fresh pesto, happy days. See what it tastes like. And it is not bad at all. Easy peasy, dead cheap, and absolutely quite good fun to make. Enjoy.